Welcome at the PAS Conference 2024 at ETH Zurich. I'm here with Simon Scheidegger, professor at University of Lausanne, Professor Yu-Chang Yang at the University of Zurich, and there is a third co-organizer, Aleksandra Friedl from Ifo Institute, who couldn't be here. So you are covering also for her. You were chair of a mini-symposium. So what was this mini-symposium about?
So it was about how to use deep learning in economics in broad terms. So essentially we tried to bring a diverse picture of how deep learning can be applied, for instance, in the context of large language models, AI, to extract economic insights from texts, large corpuses and texts, and try to also extract from that like structural models or rules. Just like that would be one application that is very interesting, still very immature at this point of time, but I think that's how large language models operate in a specific domain. Then we asked some people to show how deep learning can be used to solve particular type of PDEs in economics, which have a quite different structure compared to what people know from physics, for instance. And then we had a couple of presentations that showed in practical terms, how to solve relevant research questions. So one was essentially a climate economics model. So that means you take a macroeconomic model, you merge that with a physics model, and then you try to see, how, first of all, how humans damage the planet, but how does that feed back then to the economy? Because you can imagine then, you have more climate damages, this kills capital, and then, you have this vicious cycle. And then I stop, how you model retirement plans with many agents. So it's a broad spectrum.
Very good, thank you very much. It was very exhaustive, but then seeing how rich your discussion was, do you have a main takeaway message?
Yes. So actually we have a lot of heated discussion from both the speakers and also the audience. I think one of the sort of the common key message that people say is, with the wide, application of deep learning methods, now probably is the most exciting time for people to do economics and to combine economic models with new computational methods from deep learning. There are just so many new questions that now we can ask and answer, and people can never touch upon before.
Okay, but then seeing the enthusiasm, what are the next steps? How would you maintain the momentum and the interest that you have created at the conference? What are you expecting to happen in the next coming months?
So for myself, I collaborate closely also with computational scientists to write joint proposals because they clearly have the domain expertise, in particular in deployment of these large models, while we are the domain experts in the models. So I try to foster this type of collaborations and learn here also from other fields what we can incorporate into econ.
Yeah, I agree that interdisciplinary collaboration is very, very important. I think on the other side, sort of for the economic side, so it's also important to turn our new results from this interdisciplinary collaboration to sort of intuitive stories or results that economists, like general economists, can understand and appreciate, and so that more and more people will join us into this exciting field.
So I thank you both very much for your message and your enthusiasm, and then I wish to good luck and also to see you at the next edition of the PAS conference. Absolutely. In 2025.
Thank you. Sure, we'll be happily there. Thank you.
Thank you so much.